Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wellston Golden Rocket Basketball right here on BMG Media. I'm Bub Norris, and joining me tonight, a new name and new face to the Wellston Golden Rockets, but not new to BMG Media, is Mr. Nayland Yates.
How's it going?
Great, and it's great to have you on our show here tonight.
Great to be on it.
We wanted to add a little bit of mix here this evening. Vinton County Vikings come calling here to Coach Jim Darrow Court, Wellston High School, so we wanted to bring you on tonight since you do the BMG media for the Vinton County Vikings. And so we wanted to do the Rocket version and have the Viking version all in one night. So we got to be real careful and have a mutual agreement here this evening that
I think we can do
everything's going to stay calm, right?
Absolutely.
So again, Nayland Yates joining me here this evening to do the broadcast here as the Wellston Golden Rockets host the Vinton County Vikings. Tonight, folks, it is senior night here at Wellston High School, so we're going to announce all of the senior cheerleaders and the basketball players, and we're going to do the best of our ability to you. And I did not bring my glasses with me tonight, so we're going to do our best to blow these up and read them just a little bit. Again, this game tonight is going to be narrowed down to two teams with definite league implications tonight, Nayland. You've been able to watch the Vikings some this year, also the Lady Vikings. Tell us a little bit about what you have seen with them so far this year and what we might be able to expect out of them.
Well, I'll tell you, I think it's just the typical Coach Combs Vinton County basketball team. They're gonna play sound basketball. We're playing the same system they played in for 16-plus years, and you can expect the same thing year in and year out.
Yeah. So that's a good way to look at this version of that. So we're going to take a look at these seniors here for the Lady Rockets. First off, let me get it pulled up here real quick, folks, if I can, is going to be Emma Ousley, I believe. Next up, we have senior Jenna Johnston. Jenna is being escorted by her parents tonight, Mandy and James. Her honors include National Honor Society, Senior Representative, Rotary Senior of the Month, and Jenna plans to attend Oakland University to play softball, Division I softball player for the Rockets. So, again, that's going to be a big loss after she graduates this year. Again, speaking of Jenna Johnston. Next up we have is Macy Lambert. Macy's the daughter of Jesse and Jason Wilson. Again, Macy's escorted tonight by her mother, Jesse Wilson. Her honors include varsity award and honor roll. Macy plans to attend the University of Rio Grande and become a diagnostic medical sonographer. She'd like to thank all of her family and coaches and friends for helping her and her boyfriend, Zach, for always supporting her and everything that she does. Again, once again, Macy Lambert. Next up, we have Jayla Sawyer. Jayla is the daughter of Ella Wilhelm. She's escorted by her mom. And Jayla's awards include 3 varsity letters in basketball and track. She's TVC champs and a 4x2 relay in track and honor roll. She's on the honor roll. She plans to enlist in the United States Air Force after graduation. So congratulations again to Jayla Sawyer. Again, we have Lexus Justice. Lexus is being escorted tonight by her parents, Dennis and Janetta, and sister, Paris. Her honors include 4 years varsity letter, TVC All Academic Honor Roll, and academic captain. Patty and Trish, friends, and especially her family for always encouraging her. Again, Lexi Justice. If we sound like I'm a little bit confused tonight, is because I am. I'm old and I can't see, and I'm trying to read from my cell phone. So there you go. Again, that was Lexus Justice. Next, we have the senior boys basketball players, Camden Black. Camden's escorted by his parents, Patty and Josh. He will receive his first varsity letter in basketball. Camden plans to pursue a career in information technology. He would like to thank his friends and family for their support and his coaches for giving him a chance and following him and allowing him to improve. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Camden Black. As you can see, he's one of the fan favorites, Mr. Evan Brown, another senior for the Rockets. Evan's escorted tonight by his parents, Carol May and Bobby, and brother Garrett, who is a sophomore here at Wellston High School. His honors includes 3-year varsity letter in football and basketball, all TVC in, get my phone to cooperate here with me, in football, all district in football, Adina Athlete of the Month, and Rotary Senior of the Month. Evan plans to attend Columbus State University and pursue a degree in construction. Imagine that. BCR Construction, we think we know those folks.
I think so.
He would like to thank God, family, friends, and teachers and coaches and teammates for helping him throughout his high school career. Next we have Denver Ethan Cottle. Ethan's escorted by his parents, Jessica and Seth Manring. Along with his brothers, Case and Braden. Ethan plans to attend the pre-sports medication or medical program. Again, he would like to thank his family and friends for all of his support. Next, we have Michael Schober. Michael's escorted by his parents, Katie and Chuck Tidd. Again, Michael Schober. Michael does plan to be a Chrysler technician, so that's a great career to go into. Lastly, we have Zach Wilbur. Really good basketball player and an outstanding receiver. He would probably been a good receiver for you back in the day.
Yeah.
He's one of those receivers that Coach Smith last year, the last couple of years, Nayland, has really developed. And honestly, I can say anything that was close to Zach in football, he was catching it.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't. I don't know that I can ever remember in the last 2 years that he dropped a pass that was actually catchable. Outstanding receiver.
Ball's in there. It was his then. That's what you like to see.
Outstanding receiver.
That's
and that will do it for our group of seniors here tonight at Wellston High School. And you can see them lined up across the gymnasium here this evening. Great crowd tonight, Nayland, on hand for Wellston and Vinton County. Of course, Vinton County always brings a great crowd, whether it's a girls' game or a boys' game.
Yeah.
A week or two ago, the girls came here on Saturday afternoon, and the whole visitor section was packed. So they always travel well with all of their basketball and football programs.
Always, and it's great to see a support system like this, for a senior night, and it's going to be a great atmosphere for these kids tonight. Really
good atmosphere as soon as the ball gets in the air. And we're about 15 minutes away from opening tip here tonight. We're going to send it back. First, before we do, we want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors that help make this possible. SF Restoration, Adina Healthcare Systems, Buckeye Construction, R.M. Williams Funeral Home, and Bridges Health and Wellness Behavior. We want to thank you all, folks, for everything that you do. For making this possible. If we didn't have the sponsorship, obviously we wouldn't be able to bring this production with you tonight. And again, a big shout out to Michael Gray, Jeremiah Frisbee, and B-Mall, Brenton Mullins, for coming in here night after night and putting this all together for we can stand up here and talk all night long, but it's the fans that we do this for, and the folks that are not able to get out due to COVID, as you know, Nayland.
Yep.
And so they can log on, and watch the Rockets and the Vikings tee it up here in just about 15 minutes. So we're going to send it back here in just a moment, and we'll join you back here at about the 6-minute mark before we go to tip. Be back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Wellston Golden Rocket basketball right here on BMG Media. I'm Bub Norris, and joining me tonight to give us another Vinton County version of the Vinton County Vikings tonight, Mr. Nayland Yates. Nayland, thank you once again for joining us this evening.
Yeah.
Going to be an exciting night of basketball here at Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow Court as the Vinton County Vikings and Coach Combs and the Wellston Golden Rockets and Coach Fowdy get ready to do battle here in about 4 minutes. So great crowd on hand tonight. The Rockets have a great crowd. The Vinton County Vikings, as we mentioned earlier in the program, also travel very well. So we're looking for a great basketball game here tonight.
I think we are. Yeah, great atmosphere. It's going to be an exciting game to watch, be a part of.
So tonight, this game has league implications, Nayland. The Vikings come in here tonight. The Rockets come in here. I know there's a couple scenarios that have to take place, but could potentially be a three-way tie in the league with the Wellston Golden Rockets, Vinton County Vikings, and the Alexander Spartans. The Alexander Spartans pulled off the big win the other night over the Vikings. So, yeah, that's an interesting matchup here tonight. And let's take a look at the starting lineups here real quick for both ball clubs. Nayland, we're going to let you call both of these starting lineups out of here tonight.
Hey, for Wellston, we'll start off with the home team. Tonight, Evan Brown, number 33, will be starting. Zach Wilbur, number 4. Camden Black, number 55. Michael Schober, number 2. And Ethan Cottle, number 35. Looks like we got a senior lineup tonight for Wellston Rockets. And for Vinton County, we got Eli Radable, number 22, Braylon Dammer, number 2, Zane Carr, number 10, Asa Davidson, 24, and Ashton Allman, number 32.
Nayland, tell us a little bit about the Vikings tonight. Who is their go-to guy? When we talk to the fans, we try to educate the fans as much as possible as we can about, we might see a call an official might make, and we might try to explain that. God help us, but officiated for 30 years, so that's kind of the hard thing to stay away from. But tell the fans tonight on the Vinton County side, who are the Vinton County's main threats, and who do you think they'll go to this evening?
Well, I'll take it this way. So Braylon Dammer's a major outside threat. I think he holds the record for Vinton County with the most made three-pointers in a game. Eli Radable is very quick off the dribble. He can score at will. He's really good scorer inside the paint and in the mid-range. Zane Carr is going to get after it. He's going to be a hustler. He's going to get those scrappy points and make some athletic plays. Ashton Allman is another. I mean, really, they're a well-rounded team that I think they can all contribute in many different ways. So.
You were in high school. Obviously, you went to Vinton County, graduated from Vinton County. Great career up there, great athlete up there. Tell us a little bit about Coach Combs. We talked a little bit about that off the air this evening, but tell us a little bit about what we can expect possibly out of Coach Combs this evening with his team.
Well, he's going to demand extreme intensity on defensive end. He prides himself on being selfless and play as a team. Take a charge when you're available. If you can't play defense, you can't play offense. That kind of mentality, and they're going to play a tight game with Wellston tonight. Yeah.
Well, for the Rockets, again, they have several weapons as well. Again, the junior guard, shooting guard, Kyan Irvin. He has been lightening up the last 2 or 3 games, and not too far away from 1,000-point mark as a junior. So as we're watching him warm up over here on the right side of your screen, and he is going to have to get off early tonight against the Vikings to make this a really good basketball game. Now, saying that, the Rockets also have additional weapons as well. We have both Brown boys. We have Evan Brown and we have Garrett Brown. We call him EB33 and GB5. So both of those guys. And then Michael Schober, a senior. And we're going to have Black starting tonight as well, another senior. So, folks, we're about 45 seconds away from opening tip here this evening at Wellston High School Coach Jim Darrow Court. We have 8 minutes on the clock. They're going to do the national anthem now, and as soon as the national anthem is over, we will be right back. Have it, Rocket fans, the award-winning Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Pep Band as they perform the national anthem here this evening for us. We have 8 minutes on the clock. Now we're getting ready for the starting lineups. We covered those earlier, but we'll call them out for you once again here. Real quick before we get started, another shout out to all of our fine sponsors that help make this program possible. Adena Health Systems, what a major, major sponsor they are for BMG Media and Wellston Golden Rocket Athletics. BCR Construction, again, football, basketball sponsors, do an amazing job. SF Restoration, again, a local company, another local company. Thank you for your sponsorship. RM Williams Funeral Homes, Bridges Behavioral Health and Wellness. Thank you all for everything that you do. This would not be possible. We would not be able to broadcast this game tonight and make it possible to our fans without our sponsorship. So we want to say a big thank you and a shout out to all of our sponsors tonight. So we're getting ready for the starting lineup here again. Nayland, some exciting things coming up here tonight. An exciting basketball game coming up here out of both of these teams. Looking at the officiating crew tonight, veteran crew on hand. We have two current college women officials doing the game tonight and another high school official. So expecting a pretty solid referee game here this evening.
Absolutely. And we can attest to this. Being a referee is not an easy job. So, you always got to respect those guys for what they do.
Yes, sir. It was always a fun thing to go to Vinton County and to referee up there for Coach Combs. He was always so intense on the sideline.
Yeah.
A referee's worst nightmare. Yeah. I mean, you go up there, and I respect the guy. As a matter of fact, I told him this last year. We had him on the program, and there's two coaches in the Southeast District that I have the utmost respect for. He's one of them. Although we done battle on the court when I was officiating, he was coaching. And then Coach Howie Caldwell from Trimble.
Yeah.
There's two outstanding coaches, and they've been around forever and ever and ever, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. Coach Fowley is getting his Rockets ready to play, and we're looking for exciting things here this evening. Lights out here at Coach Jim Darrow Court, Wellston High School. As you can hear the fans already tonight, it's rocking and rolling here at Coach Jim Darrow Court. I think they're trying to figure things out at the music table over there. Oh, goodness. High school basketball action at its best right here on BMG Media. It'd be an awful thing if the lights wouldn't come back on tonight.
I heard that's happened before in this gym. LeBron was in town or something like that.
All seniors starting for the Rockets tonight. Michael Schober starting at the point guard spot. Lost sound again. Oh, boy. We're waiting for them to get the sound system going again here. There we go. At least for another 30 seconds. Zach Wilbur, we was talking about him in pregame, Nayland. Outstanding football player, outstanding receiver. If it's close, it's a caught ball. Ethan Cottle going to be starting at one of those forward spots tonight, enjoying his last time out on the high school court tonight. Here at home, anyway. Camden Black going to get a start here tonight. He's a senior. And then EB33, Evan Brown. Another good basketball player and even better football player.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to wait a minute or two for these lights to come back on. They are, here we go.
A little selfie action on there.
There's some of them coming on. All right, we're ready to get action underway here.
All right.
Again, Nayland Yates joining me here this evening. He's going to give you the Vinton County version. He does the BMG media for Vinton County Vikings. And so we thought we'd bring him on the air tonight. Coach Gill is doing double duty down in the concession stand this evening. So that is where he is at. Jumpers are in center circle. The officials are talking a couple of things over. And we're ready to get action underway, we think.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. EB33 in to jump for the Rockets, and number 24, Asa Davidson. Tip goes back to the Vikings.
All right, we're going to get some substitutions.
All right, we're getting the starters. Going to bring the other starters back in the game for the Rockets. So now you have in number 3, Kyan Brown, Ethan Cottle, Evan Brown, Michael Schober, and Garrett Brown.
Offensive movement for Vinton County over to Ashton Allman. Braylon Dameron, he's a threat on the outside. That's why you like to see to start a game. A little defensive stand by Wellston.
Nice man-to-man defense by the Golden Rockets.
Great.
7:20 to go here in the first. Three-point shot by the Vikings, no good. Ball is going to go out of bounds off of the Rockets, off of Cottle's hands, as well as number 32, Ashton Allman for the Vikings. So again, a good spirited game here by two schools, two county rivals.
Yeah.
Inbounds to number 10.
That's Zane Carr.
Shot goes up, rebound Allman. We have a foul in the play. Let's see if he's going to put him to the line, and he does. So Zane Carr is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Vikings. 7-14, yes.
Oh, sorry. Zane had a great football season this year and a great career at Vinton County. I think he ended up leading Vinton County in rushing yards in a season. Yeah, great running back. Great running back. Yep. He's an athlete.
7:14 to go here in the first quarter. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action here tonight from Wellston High School coach Jim Darrocourt. Carr's second shot on the way. No good. Still no score on the board. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Ball goes to Garrett Brown, I'm sorry. Screen out top by Mollahan. Garrett backdoor looks to Irvin, no good. Evan with the ball, drives to the paint, going to shoot the shot. No good. Rebound. Asa Davidson,
yes.
Ball loose on the floor. Recovered by the Rockets. Irvin with the ball, taking it to the rack. Pass to Schober. And a foul on the play.
Foul on Ashton Allman. Trailing, a little slow back, and he got caught.
I was surprised that Irvin didn't take that one all the way to the rack. The other night, it was in his hands in the paint. He was going to shoot it. Great pass that time. Kyan Irvin over to Schober. Schober goes to the line to shoot 2.
The way Kyan gets off the floor, he could. Like you said, I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and finish that one there. Yep.
Schober's first shot is good. 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Rockets with an early lead. Baseball score 1-0. Second shot also good. As Chris Berman would say, nothing but the bottom of the net. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top, 2-0. Dameron with the ball out top. 3-point threat all over the floor. Ball tapped away by Schober.
Wellston's playing very solid man-to-man defense.
Rockets
so far.
coming out very well. Very good point. Nayland playing a very tight man-to-man defense. Radaball with the ball on the left wing. Back out to Dameron. Dameron looks at a 3. Davidson, rather, I'm sorry. We got that one. Going to put Dameron on the line for the Vikings to shoot 2. Again, a veteran officiating crew here this evening. .6:11 to go in the quarter. 2-0 your score. 1 shot remaining for Dameron. His second shot on the way. Up. No good. Vikings 0 for 4 from the line right now. Nayland. Schober with the ball for the Rockets over on the right side. 6:05 to go in the quarter.
Crowd might have a little something to do with that. This is an intense crowd to be playing in front of tonight. I'd say nerves are a thing to start this game off. So,
foul by the Vikings. Foul on number 32, Ashton Allman. The Rockets will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline with 6:01 to go in the first quarter.
That's Ashton Allman's second. Luke Bledsoe, number 21 for Vinton County, just checked in for him.
Schober with the ball out top for the Rockets. Evan Brown with the ball. Pass inside to Irvin. Trapped inside, does a reverse spin. Shot no good. Rebound, Bledsoe.
I think Vinton County got away with him there on Kyan. But
5:45 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top, 2-0, bottom of the ninth. Radeball with the ball out top for the Vikings, guarded by Schober. Davidson with the screen. Radeball drives the paint, shot up, swatted.
Swatted by.
Regained back by the Rockets. Irvin with the ball on the left wing, looking to the paint, crossover dribble, passes back out to Brown to Mollahan. Mollahan going to take it up. Shot, no good.
Finish.
Gets his own rebound. Back up again, score.
Great play by Mollahan, man. That was an athletic play.
Electricity in the air tonight here at Coach Jim Darrow Court. 4-0 Rockets with 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Dameron with the ball, passes it off to Carr. You know what? That's a pretty good call, really, by the official.
That was great defense there by Brown.
Rockets playing spirited basketball tonight, let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
Again, league implications with this game tonight. Both teams need a win. And this game could very well go to the wire.
That'll be off. Be Wellston ball.
Dameron with a great defense there that time for the Vikings. Kyan Irvin trying to get to the center of the paint. I know Kyan's grandmother here is the first time she's been to a Rocket game in 2 years.
Is that right?
Karen Irvin here tonight to watch her grandson.
Karen Irvin is my great aunt. So
4:45 to go. The ball was tapped loose is the reason why that was not a travel. Irvin with the shot, no good. Tapped away, back out to Garrett Brown. Guarded by Carr. What a move, spin move by Brown to the paint. Shot no good, rebound Bledsoe. Ahead to Radeball on the right side, 4:20 to go here in the first. Radeball over to Carr, back over to Dameron. Dameron guarded by Irvin. Pass inside to Davidson, I believe.
Still by Brown. I'll tell you what, this is impressive. Wellston,
good basketball game to watch.
It is, and Wellston has the hustle plays of the night. They're winning the battle so far, and I guess we'll see if that ever changes. But it's fun to watch.
Both upper level bleachers pulled out tonight for this contest. Great crowd on hand. 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Mollahan with the ball. Passes over to EB33. Looks at a three. Drives the paint. Shot up left hand. No good. Rebound. Davidson, and a foul on the play. Again, this game is so competitive, Nayland. Kids are playing with so much energy. Both teams are committing some really what we would call tic-tac fouls that normally wouldn't happen if both teams would settle down just a little bit.
Exactly.
Radeball.
I'm sorry, that's expected in this game, and Vinton County and Wellston's always no matter what's on the line, it's always this way. So
no matter what the record, right?
No, it doesn't. And that's what's fun
about it.
Carr
with the shot, no good. Rebound, Garrett ahead to Brown. Now he's going to take it to the rack, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Both teams diving, ball flying, kids jumping, cats meowing, everything else.
You want to talk about a defensive quarter so far? This is what this has been.
Both teams getting, as we would say, getting after it.
Absolutely.
3:30 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top, 4-0 your score. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight from Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow Court. Out top to number 13 for the Vikings, and that is Kane. Bledsoe to the rack, no good. Rebound, Davidson, no good. Kyan Irvin with the ball out top for the Rockets. 4-0 your score. 3:05 to go in the quarter. Irvin shot up. Moon rainbow shot. That was Drew Rain that time, I believe. Kane with the ball. Kyan going to be tagged again with one of those type of fouls, an emotional type foul with that play.
Yeah, that'll be his second. That's his second tonight. So.
Yeah, Irvin coming out. That's going to be a game changer for the Rockets.
That is. That hurts.
Wilbur back in the game. Wilbur in the game for the Rockets right now. Radeball takes it out, inbounds to number 13, and that is Kane. Kane out top to Radeball again, guarded by Schober. Back over to Bledsoe. Back over to Kane. He pops a three from outside. No good. Vikings having trouble putting it in the hoop so far in the first quarter. 4-0 your score. Garrett Brown to the rack, shot up.
Good.
Scores.
Great take.
6-0 your score with 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Rockets on top. Radeball with the ball for the Vikings, guarded by Schober. You had a man-to-man pressure defense by the Rockets. Kane with the ball out top, guarded by Wilbur. Back over to Carr. Carr looks at a three, passes it up, drives the rack. Nice move to the paint. Shot, score. Vikings break the scoring column with 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. 6-2 your score. Garrett Brown with the ball out top to the Rockets, guarded by Radeball. Beautiful spin move. Schober looks at a three from the corner. Shot, no good. Rebound.
Asa Davidson.
Davidson for the Vikings. Carr with the ball out top. Pass to Radeball. Looks at a three, drives the paint. Going to get again a hand check by Schober. He was not shooting. Good call. Good call by the official. I thought he pointed, get my shooter, but he's going, well, I guess we are going to the paint to shoot that.
We are.
Okay.
Wellston is, Vinton County's in the bonus. So that's Wellston's 7th foul of the night. So.
Wow, already
we're shooting
here in the first
1-on-1.
quarter.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that call by the official on the play again. What happens in that play, what constitutes a shot or a try in high school is when the player gathers the ball. So when he takes his dribble, he gathers it with his hands. That's a shot. So when we're here, we gather, we go ahead and finish a shot. That's the reason he counted that and sent to Radeball to the line. So that's a veteran high school official call on that play. A lot of people argue that call and say, I wasn't shooting. But in high school, what starts that shot is when he gathers it. So that's where he's at.
Okay.
Minute 46 to go in the first quarter, 6-4 your score. Garrett Brown with the ball. Going to pass it ahead to Schober. Gets away with the travel, but not now. A high school veteran officiating crew will call that every time. Every time they'll call that.
A little obvious. Vinton County that's just a three-quarter court zone press, and seems to be giving Wellston a little bit of an issue.
That's something Coach Combs is famous for, coming out of a timeout and doing that. So Davidson with the ball back over to Carr out top for the Vikings. Number 2 with the ball, and that would be Davidson. Dameron, the three-point threat for the Vikings, puts the Vikings on top, just like that. 1:11 on the clock. Nayland, let's talk about this first quarter real quick. Pressure defense by both teams has been something to be mentioned, man-to-man on both sides.
Absolutely. I mean, this has been a physical game so far. Wellston's losing the foul battle at this point. I guess, I don't know. I think it's going to be this type of game. We're going to see this the whole way. Low-scoring game. It's a defensive quarter. We got a minute left in the first, and neither team really has had a whole lot going on offense yet. So
hard to get it rolling. Of course, a lot of that probably has something to do with the pressure defense by both teams.
Yes,
The Vikings, of course, Coach Combs coming out with pressure defense, and Coach Foudy with the Rockets as well coming out, and both teams knowing that this game means a lot with implications on the line from both teams.
Absolutely.
Both teams have to have this win tonight. So it's going to be an interesting matchup the rest of the way. 7-6 your score. Football score now. Wellston missed a field goal. So Rockets will take it out.
Vinton County's in that 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. See what Wellston can do.
Garrett Brown with the ball, guarded by Carr. Again, great call by a veteran official on that play. A good official is going to call that. Any significant contact like that, they're going to call that every time. Anytime you impede the progress of an offensive player with a bump or what we call a body check, they're going to call that play every time. Minute 3 to go here in the first quarter. 7-6 your score. Vikings on top. Wilbur with the ball over to EB33. Crosses the half-court paint. He's going to take it all the way to the rack with a layup. Shot swatted.
Who was shooting 2? Foul on Dameron.
Wow.
That's a great take. That's a great take.
Going to send EB33 Evan Brown to the line for 2 with 54 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. First shot on the way. Very forgiving rims.
Yeah.
All tied up, 7 and all. We made a field goal. 54 seconds to go in the first. Second shot. It also is good. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight from Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow Court. An old-fashioned man-to-man defense barn burner between the Vikings and the Rockets. Davidson with the ball out top.
Oh,
yeah. Rockets are in a lot of foul trouble here in the first quarter. That's going to make it 8 fouls already here in the first quarter. And the officials understanding the game, and they're on top of this thing from the start. So we have 12 fouls already in the first quarter here tonight at Wellston High School.
And I think as the game progresses, we'll see that slow down some.
I think you're right.
When these kids settle down and really start playing some basketball. And it's just, this is a big game. Nerves are high.
Braden Kane's first shot up was good. 8-8 your score. Second shot on the way, also good. 39 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Again, we'll try to get our sponsors as quick as we can, but as fast as this game's moving along, it's hard to keep up with everything here this evening. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rockets take it out of bounds. Vikings in a full court man-to-man press. Inbounds it to Zeke Mullahan. Outstanding football player in his own right. Excellent quarterback. I think you were pretty good in high school, too, I believe, as a quarterback, if I remember correctly.
I played a little bit of quarterback, yeah.
23 seconds to go. EB33 out top with the ball guarded by Bledsoe. Back out top to GB5. Guarded by Kane. Davidson, crossover dribble. Going to pass it to Zeke in the corner, 3 seconds. You got to get a shot off.
Great
shot from the corner, no good. At the end of 1, the Vinton County Vikings 9, Wellston Golden Rockets 8. Again, joining me here for this broadcast this evening, Mr. Nayland Yates giving us the Vinton County version, and I'm giving you the Rocket version. And man, what a first quarter this has been.
That was an intense first quarter. Maybe as intense as you're ever going to see. I mean, defensively, Wellston was absolutely getting after it. Their fouls kind of reflected that, but, hey, they brought the intensity. This is going to be a fun game. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I remember way back in the day, of course, my entire family, all of my mother's side of the family is all from MacArthur.
Okay.
All of the Hales and all of those guys. So, yeah, I remember back in the day, even when we went to Vinton County schools, I mean, this rivalry speaks for itself. And it gets pretty intense and pretty hot right now. So even tonight, Coach Combs been around forever, coaching the Vikings, has some great teams over the year. Coach Fowley's his team tonight playing outstanding defense, hard pressure man-to-man. Both teams, again, understanding the implications of this ball game tonight, Nayland.
Yeah, this is a huge game.
Each team knows they have to have a win coming out of here.
Exactly.
8 minutes on the clock.
Eli Radaball is expecting an inbound pass here. See what changes in the second quarter.
Radaball with the ball out top for the Vikings, guarded by Schober. Over to Carr on the left wing. Looking at number 23. Carr drives to the rack. Got to have a whistle. Yep. And we're going to talk about this play as an official, as a retired official myself. Great call by the official on that play. Brown was able to get there. His feet are there. Boom, he's there before the player leaves the floor. Good call by the official. That is the hardest call in basketball to make is the block charge.
Very
call.
technical, isn't it?
Garrett Brown with the ball out top. He's going to take it to the rack. And going to wave it off and going to put it on the baseline.
So that call there, That was a in-betweener there between shooting 2 or
from the version that we had.
Okay.
He was in the gather.
He wasn't the gather.
Okay, by rule, when you're in the gather, you go to the line and shoot 2.
Okay.
Again, that's one of those bang calls as an official.
Just like you said, we're talking about taking a charge. That's a quick call to make.
That is a tough, hard call to make. Both Brown boys in the game for the Rockets. Evan throws it back out top to Garrett. Rockets setting up their offense. Vikings in a man-to-man defense. Pass outside to Schober. He looks at a 3. Shot on the way.
Good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Rockets back on top by 2. 7 minutes to go in the half. Kane with the ball. Shot.
No good.
No good. Rebound, Davidson. Back up in, and we are all tied once again. 6:50 to go in the first half.
Free ball by Brown.
Rebound, Vikings, number 22, Radaball. He's going to bring it from coast to coast, guarded by Schober. Back to number 23, Dameron. Shot, no good. Out of bounds.
Oh. Yeah, that was
Can we get an instant replay on that?
I was going to say, I'd like to see an instant replay on that.
We'll come back and take a look at that one. Number 24 shot up, layup, no good.
What are we calling there?
Yeah, let's take a look at that real quick if you don't care. We're going to go back to the last play previous to the one that just took place. If we can. That's Dameron driving to the paint. It should be rock a ball.
That should be, yeah.
You had the same angle as we did, folks. 6:25 to go in the quarter. Nayland Yates, Bub Norris bringing in your action tonight. Rebound, Wilbur for the Rockets.
Didn't change a thing. So, ball doesn't lie. That's the old saying, yeah.
Out top screen by Mollahan. Pass outside to Schober. Schober guarded by
Dameron.
Out to Wilbur on the right wing. Going to set a high screen by Cottle. Cottle rolls to the basket. Passes back over to Mollahan on the left wing. Guarded by Kane. Takes it to the rack. Score. Mollahan. 13-11 your score. 5:55 to go. Pass that back out to Kane. Kane over to Radaball. Radaball takes it to the paint. A lot of contact. We have a whistle. Again, I just want to say, just from watching these officials, I observe officials in the Southeast District. Official done a great job that time. If you'll notice, Nayland, he stayed wide as that player drove to the basket, which is exactly where he was to be, because you can see more of that play.
Yeah.
Radaball's first shot on the way, it is good. 5:45 to go here in the half. 13-12 your score.
And there was a good amount of contact there. Hard to distinguish which Wellston player, foul, was responsible for that foul, but
all tied up once again. 5:43 to go in the half. Pass ahead to Wilbur on the right side in front of the table. Back over to Garrett. Garrett drives left hand. Pass to Schober in the paint. And ball's loose. Cottle shot up, no good. Rebound. Carr for the Vikings. Layup to the rack, score. 15-13 your score. Vikings back on top. Seesaw battle back and forth. Pass ahead to Mollahan.
Tell you
Rockets,
what,
yes.
The young Brown, Garrett Brown does a very good job of managing the ball up top. He's a, I guess you could say, a smooth point guard. He manages his players very well and the ball.
Garrett drives the paint, shot up, no good, too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound, Vikings on a fast breakaway. Number 2 with the ball. That's Davidson, shot up, and we have another foul on the play. Rockets over 10 fouls here in the first half already.
Wow.
Again, a veteran officiating crew is going to keep a game like this when they know the two teams are county rivals. They're going to keep this thing in control.
Absolutely.
Vikings on top by 2, 15-13 your score.
So I guess we can talk about this. Kai and Irvin's still sitting on the bench here. But I think the idea of that is this is still a close ball game. Let's not risk a third foul until we need him again. You know, I think that's what they're thinking. So
that's a great point. Great point. 4:40 to go here in the half. Steal by the Vikings. Radeball on the breakaway. He's going to take it to the paint. Shot. Score. Rockets may want to burn a timeout here real quick. And they do. So, Nayland, you spoke about it earlier. The Viking defense, that 1-2-2 full court or three-quarter trap press, has certainly affected the Vikings here, or the Rockets here in the second quarter.
It is. It's in that transition zone in the court where letting the men down the ball, but it's very congested in the middle of the floor, and it's slowing Wellston down some. So we'll see if they can have an answer for that press. That's a common thing Coach Combs does. So
4:31 to go here in the first half. Rockets now trail by 5, 18-13 to score, but an all-out war high school basketball fest here going on at Wellston High School Coach Jim Darrow Court. If you love high school basketball, good intensity, this is what it's all about.
This is the game. Yep.
4:31 to go here in the first half. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight from Wellston High School Coach Jim Darrow Court. Senior night. Rockets introduced all the seniors here prior to the game. Again, while we have a break here, we want to say a big shout out and thank you to all of our sponsors: SF Restoration, BCR Construction, Adena Health Systems, Bridges Behavioral Management Programs, RM Williams Funeral Homes. Thank you all for what you do. Kyan Irvin back in the game right now. 4:30 to go in the half. Ahead to Shover. Vikings staying in that 1-2-2 three-quarter press. Mollahan with the ball on the right side. Back out to Garrett Brown. Over to Wilbur on the right wing, guarded by number 24, Davidson. Backdoor pass to Brown. Inside to Shober. Shober takes a dribble, score.
Nice pass there by Garrett Brown.
Davidson with the ball for the Vikings. Back out top to Radeball. Over to Dameron. Shoots a three. Can't leave that cat open.
Nope.
His second three so far here in the half. 21-15 your score.
He can punish you from the three-point line, that is for sure.
Kyan Irvin yet to score for the Rockets here this evening. Irvin with the ball in the left wing. Nice spin move to the baseline. Takes it to the rack. Gets it swatted by Jack Davidson. He's a junior.
We'll see a lot of times when you get in games like this, when you get a powerful player like Kyan, he disguises a lot of times that he's fouled because he's so explosive and with the ball, it's just a lot of times it doesn't look like he's fouled when he is there. That shot was definitely effective.
Irvin looks at a three from way downtown. Shot. Dead ball. Hit the brace on top. 3:04 to go in the half. Rockets trail by 6. 21-15 your score. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight. From Wellston High School Coach Jim Darrow Court. Coach Terry Gill was down doing the concession stand community service tonight. Coach Gill. Radeball with the ball out top. Passes over to number 13 for the three. No good. Rebound, Garrett Brown ahead to Kyan Irvin. Kyan still yet to get on the scoreboard into the first half. Garrett Brown with the ball out top, over to Shober on the right wing. Shober driving to the center of the court. Guarded by Bledsoe. Irvin with the ball on the right wing of the Rockets. Drives the paint, puts a shot up. Shot no good. Going to be fouled on the play. Comes away a little bit gimpy on the play. I think they called that on number 22, Radeball, possibly.
Braylon Dameron, 23.
23 on the foul. Irvin goes to the line for his first shot. It is good. 2:25 to go here in the half.
That's Braylon Dameron's second foul of the night. That
could be a serious issue for the Vikings. Irvin's second shot, no good. Rebound by Davidson. Ahead to Dameron. Over to Radeball. Radeball stopped by Brown. To the corner to number 13. That would be Kane. Dameron again. No good. Rebound. Rockets. Wilbur coming away with it.
I think Kai, on his last foul before his second foul of the game, he got hit in his thigh. I think that's bothering him right now. I guess what's bugging him. I noticed him his last foul. And he had a little bit of something bugging him, and I think that's what we're seeing. He's got maybe a calf.
1:55 to go in the half. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight from Wellston High School. The old-fashioned county rival showdown between the Vinton County Vikings and your Wellston Golden Rockets. Irvin's shot to the rack. It is good.
Sure has been a good one so far, hasn't it?
It has been a dandy high school basketball game.
Ashton Allman back in the game for Luke Bledsoe.
Irvin with his second point of the night. We want to thank all the folks for watching us online here this evening. A good crowd watching us. Minute 50 to go here in the half. Rockets trail by 3, 21-18 your score. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight. Pass inside to Allman. Allman backs him down. Shot no good. Blocked by Garrett Brown. Schober with the ball on the right side. Over to Garrett Brown on the left side. Minute 30 to go. Irvin looks at a 3. Guarded by Dameron. Takes him to the hole. Shot. Reverse spin back out to Brown. Brown's going to take it to the rack. Shoot a runner.
Good.
Yes, sir. Again, those forgiving rims.
Back to a one-point ball game here.
21-20 your score. With a minute 10 to go in the half. Again, thanks to our filming crew tonight, doing an outstanding job with all the different angles from the gymnasium tonight. Radeball for a 3. Nails it. NBA range.
That was deep.
47 seconds to go in the half. Rockets trail by 4. Ball to Irvin over the right wing. Back out to Garrett Brown. Back over to Schober on the right wing. Vikings, they're in a spread 2-3 zone defense.
I think they're going to let Wellston have the last shot if they want it.
Sure, I would. You've got the lead. Hope to go in the half with the lead. They just spread it out just a little bit. Irvin looks at a 3. Garrett Brown's going to take it to the paint. Pass it off to Mellahan. Kicked outside. Irvin back out top with the ball. Schober looks at a 3. He's going to shoot the 3. No good. That's going to do it for the half. So Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing in your action tonight from Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow-Court. Nayland 24-20 at the half. Pretty exciting first half of basketball.
It's been a great game so far. Okay, go ahead.
You may mention early on in the second quarter that the Vikings went to the 1-2-2 3-quarter press and gave the Rockets some trouble. And that's kind of when the Vikings took a little bit of momentum right there.
Yeah, I think the goal of that was really just to slow the pace of the game down a little bit. It was getting out of control, as we saw in the first quarter. Until a minute left, it was 6-7. So I think in Vinton County's mindset, let's slow it down a little bit and hopefully slow Wellston down. We'll slow our game down, run a couple sets, and I think that's what they tried to do, and they were successful. And but like you see, I mean, it's 24-20. This is a
great high school basketball game.
It is.
Yep. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights here from the first half. Again, we want to thank all of our fine sponsors for help making this broadcast possible. BCR Construction, SF Restoration, Adena Health Systems, R.M. Williams Funeral Home, and Bridges Behavioral Management. Thank you, folks, for everything that you do. We wouldn't be able to do this production without you. Again, we have cameras all over the gymnasium tonight, so a shout-out also to Michael Gray and the camera crew here tonight, Jeremiah Frisbury and B-Mall. Brendan Mullins for jumping in, helping us out again tonight with cameras, as you can tell, around Coach Gambardero Court. We're going to take a break here in a minute. Folks, we'll be back here at about the 3-minute mark as we get ready to get second half action underway. We'll be back.
All righty.
Welcome back, Rocket fans, to Wellston Golden Rocket basketball right here on BMG Media. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight. Nayland, we've got a barn burner on our hands here. 24-20 is the score. Vikings on top, and what a great first half of basketball we just witnessed.
We watched a lot of physical basketball, a lot of heart and understanding of what's on the line tonight, and you saw that firsthand with how physical these boys started playing. So
we were able to notice that, and as you can see, it's your wife calling. So there you go. About 30 seconds away from opening half, second half action here. Rockets on top. Correction. Let me slow down my brain just a minute. Rockets trailing 24-20.
Just by
but a great first half. First half of basketball here. A great man-to-man defense we saw Nayland going in here the first half. Then the Vikings shifted it up a bit.
Yeah.
Went to a 1-2-2 zone defense, as you called, and then even dropped back into a zone defense in the front court. So that kind of threw the Rockets a curve. And now just that as a result of that, put the Vikings on top.
Yeah. Well, we saw Vinton kind of go into the 1-2-2 zone press, and then what they started doing, if you didn't notice, they trapped the first pass after they got to half court in their man-to-man defense. So see if they continue to do that. That caused a little bit of issues for Wellston, but nothing they couldn't recover from. The score's 24-20 with a lot of basketball off the play. So
Rockets have possession starting out here in the second half as the officials try to get 8 minutes put back on the clock. They do, and we are ready to play. Again, the Rockets, Nayland, we spoke earlier, Rockets got in a lot of foul trouble the first half, over 10 fouls in the first half. So let's see if they can cut those back here just a little bit here in the second half. Ball inbounds, Irvin's with the ball, passes inside to Mollahan. Mollahan has it inside the paint, back outside to Garrett Brown. Over to his brother. He's going to pop a three.
Ooh,
no good.
Stuff.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. Probably not a really good shot at that point of the game, but hey, I probably couldn't stand it either. If I had a wide open look three at that spot, I'd probably shot it as well.
That's a good look. I mean, test the thermometer there. How hot are you? You know.
Just getting second quarter action underway. Allman with the ball over to Radaball. Over to 24, and that would be Davidson. Carr drives to the rack, shot up, score. Take a look at that. Carr had a nice screen, drives to the rack, going to be fouled by Garrett Brown on the play. Again, a veteran crew on hand, officiating crew, and you hate to say it, but that's the difference between a veteran crew and a younger crew and an experienced crew. They're going to call the game the way it should be called. They've done an outstanding job so far here tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a good game.
7-point ball game, 27-20 your score. Mollahan with the ball at the foul line. Pass to Schober under the basket. Looks at things, backs it back out. Garrett Brown with the ball. Irvin drives the baseline, going to shoot it up. Swatted again.
Man.
Davidson on the block. Asa Davidson. Carr comes away with it. 6:55 to go in the third quarter. Radaball with the ball out top for the Vikings. Crossover dribble. Going to take it. Runner shot. No good. Out of bounds. Should be Rocket ball.
I don't think it was tipped.
Oh, was it tipped? Okay.
Huh.
All righty. That's the way they would say, well, all right then. 6:47 to go in the third. Rockets trail by 7, 27-20 your score. Carr with the ball on the right wing. Outside to Dameron. Dameron back over to Carr. Out top to Radaball. Looks at a three, drives to the paint. Stops and shoots a jumper. No good.
There we go. That's a great box out.
Allman going to be tapped with another foul there.
Yeah, I think that's his. That's over the back there. I think that was his. That
is what we call on the back. That's the official.
On the back.
That's the official call is on the back.
On the back. That's his third or fourth foul of the night.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Big foul that time by Allman. 6:27 to go in the third. Evan Brown, EB33, back out top to Garrett. Garrett looks at a three, backs it back out. Over to his brother. Evan Brown, back over to Garrett. Looks at a three, inside to Mollahan at the foul line. Back out to Schober on the left wing. Back out top to Garrett at the top of the key. Mollahan sets a high screen, gives Garrett a shot of three, no good. Rebound. Well, I think we just got that call back from down here on this end of the floor.
I think so.
27-20 your score. Irvin with the ball in the corner. Back inside to Brown. Brown shot up. No good. Missed the bunny. Schober with the ball. Back to Garrett.
Great extra effort there.
Garrett's going to shoot a three. No good. Rims tight so far in the third quarter. Back out to Irvin. Irvin drives to the paint. Block. Again, a great call by the official on that play.
Yep.
And the reason that is a block call, that defender has to be set. He can't be moving. I know Coach Combs not real excited about the call, but that was a great call by the official on that play.
That'll be
you got to be set without moving and take that charge.
That's a big foul there too, because that's Eli Radaball's third foul of the night.
You mentioned Coach Combs likes for his kids to take those charge calls, and he got pretty excited on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think really what we saw there is Eli got out of position and was only the option to hopefully get that call, and it just didn't work out.
Nayland Yates, I'm Bub Norris, bringing you your action tonight. Rockets trail by 6, 5:45 to go in the third. Irvin shot up. It is good. 22-27, 5-point ball game. Jack Davidson with the ball, passes over to Carr on the right wing. Davidson, Dameron. Back over to Bledsoe. Back over to Carr. Carr looks at a three, shot in the air, no good. Bledsoe with the rebound. Jack Davidson passes inside to Brother Davidson. Are they brothers? They're cousins, relatives, nephew, uncle, someone. 7-point game, 5:05 to go in the third. 29-27 your score. Rockets shoot a three. No good. Again, the Vikings just dropping back, nailing in that zone defense.
Back into a 2-3 zone, yeah.
Just challenging the Rockets and saying, go ahead and shoot it if you can.
Yep.
Dameron with the ball. Passes off to Carr. Carr looks at the paint. Back out. Dameron with a three. No way. Yep. Nope. No good. Rebound, Mollahan.
Oh, man.
And throws it out of bounds.
Some miscommunication there. But, again, I think Vinton County's just going to drop into a zone and throw something new at Wellston, see how they react to it. And so far it's kind of working out for them. But
Davidson passes off to, going to call him for a travel. Not a bad call by the official on that play, but a lot of times when a post player gets the ball nailing under the basket, they'll shuffle their feet a little bit right before they put it up. 4:28 to go in the third. Rockets trail by 7. Mollahan drives to the paint. It's tapped by the Vikings. Irvin gets it in the backcourt, brings it back in the front court. Not a very high-scoring ball game tonight. Brown shoots a three. Good. NBA college range right there. Brings it back to a 4-point game. 29-25 your score. Dameron to the rack. He scores for the Vikings. 31-25 your score. 3:54 to go in the third. Garrett Brown with the ball, bringing it up the center of the court. Passes to Kyan at the foul line. To Schober in the left wing. Shoots a three. Good. Bingo. Well, the Rockets may have just shot them out of a zone.
I think so. That's
last two trips, the Rockets have busted threes. Loose ball on the floor. Gathered up by Carr. Dameron with it on the right wing. Back over to Jack Davidson. Down to Davidson in the paint. Got to be a 3-second call, and he just called it.
Like you said, you can see it too. This experience with these officials is obvious in this game.
Yes, exactly.
A lot of times you're going to miss. You're going to miss that call.
Coach Combs just signaled different defense, so it looks like the Vikings are going back to man-to-man.
Yep.
Wow, what a coaching move. 3:16 to go here in the third quarter. So Coach Combs had seen enough, and he gets a turnover. Maybe. Kyan Irvin comes up with it. So Coach Combs had said, you know what, we've seen enough of the last two trips, y'all shooting threes. Irvin with the ball back out top to Garrett Brown. He's going to shoot a three. It's going to be short. Rebound, Davidson. Kicks it off to Dameron on the right side. Steal by the Rockets.
Foul on Dameron. That's going to be his third foul tonight.
Again, that's a veteran official call on that play. A lot of officials may not even see that call, or just not call it at all. And in a game like, any game actually, you got to call that, and they did. They nailed that play. 2:42 to go here in the third. Nayland Yates on Bub Norris bringing you your action tonight here from Wellston High School. Coach Jim Darrow Court. Old-fashioned high school basketball game at its best.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Again, we want to thank all of our fine sponsors for making this possible. Adena Health Systems, SF Restoration, BCR Construction, R.M. Williams Funeral Home, and Bridges Health and Wellness and Behavioral Company. Thank you for all that you do. Again, what a great basketball game. Make mention, again, two coaches battling out here tonight.
Yeah.
Coach Fouday lining up the three-point shot, busts 2 or 3 of those threes right in a row. Coach Combs comes right back and says, we're coming out of that zone defense.
Well, what we saw, Wellston first few trips, Vinton County forced them to take a few deep threes and took a few bad shots. Wellston settled down against that zone and really started to create some good ball movement. And at that point, they started knocking down some shots. So Vinton County had no choice but to go back into man defense, which I figured we're going to see a heads-up matchup. Probably going to see mostly man-to-man defense tonight.
Let's talk a little bit, Nayland, about foul situations for both teams.
Okay. Well, I think at the moment, Braylon Dameron's out of the game. He has 3 fouls. Ashton Ullman's in foul trouble as well. He has 3 or 4. I'm not sure. Eli Radable has 3 fouls. Vinton County is hurting right now. They're in foul trouble.
Both teams with a lot of their better players with fouls.
All right, guys, sorry about that.
All right, everybody.
Jumbled around. We're back.
We are back. Bub had to step away for just a minute here, so he had to head home. So I'm going to step in and take over. Jeremiah's going to step over, try to run the scoreboard in the stream. Probably see a few less cameras and no instant replay, but we're going to get through it. Anyway, we got Evan Brown with the ball.
Pass into Kai, and it's good.
Great pass.
I think what we're getting at there, the foul trouble piece of the game here. Vinton County's in foul trouble right now.
Yes.
And Wellston's hurting a little bit too in the same way, but still, both the bench players have stepped up. This has been an even match game, and we're seeing a lot of good basketball tonight.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of good defense actually.
Yes. Kai in the fast break. He's going to score 2.
Kai and Irvin maybe trying to take over the game here.
He absolutely has the ability to do so.
Very athletic kid.
Yes, he's a good player. Zane Carr with the ball up top over to Asa Davidson. Asa Davidson, spin move, up for 2, no good. Rebound Brown.
Rockets getting on a little bit of a run here. Let's see if
you can feel the momentum shift in the gym a little bit.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yep. Out to Mollahan up top. Thought about the 3 ball there. Decided to pull it out.
Yep.
Wellston's going to hold out for a better shot. That's their opportunity.
Garrett Brown.
That's for 2.
That's going to tie the ball game up. See if the Vikings respond here with Jack Davidson bringing the ball up. Now, I'll let you kind of call the Vinton County side. I'm not as good as Bub calling all this.
Okay, I kind of went quiet there, but
it's all right.
Ball at the Zane. I think we're going to see Vinton County hope for the last shot here, and hopefully go and trying to go into the fourth quarter with the lead. Brown on Zane Carr up top, over to Davidson. Kyan Irvin's got to be careful here. He cannot pick up another foul.
Great defense by the Rockets.
They're going to get
well, off of Michael
1
Schober's
second
foot.
left. We're going to see something quick. Vinton County is going to run some type of set to get a quick shot.
So who's Coach Combs going to try to get the ball to here with the second left?
Well, I think we're going to, in my opinion, let's see who we sub in for. Braylon's coming back in the game for a second. They're probably going to run a set up a screen for Braylon to get a 3-ball, or get underneath Asa Davidson, let him be big and tip one in.
All right. Let's see if you're right.
There's a screen.
There it is. There it is. Does it good? Oh, just a bit short.
Yep.
You called that one, Halen.
It's one or the other. You have two options. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So let me fix my hat here. I'm not dressed or ready to do this.
Well, that's what I was. I didn't know this was going to happen tonight, so I was caught off guard. I got straight back from the gym, and
hey, that's all right.
Hey, get a headset on. So hey, I'm not complaining. It's been fun.
At least somebody's going to the gym here, right?
Yeah. Hey, you got to do the challenge with me. We're doing 75 hard. My dad's doing it. My mom, Bryce Dameron, he's starting the challenge. Look into it. It's pretty intense. It's been tough so far.
I don't know if I like it intense.
Oh,
you don't look this good.
By
going to the gym.
You look good. You look good. I'm not saying that, but it's all good.
So, well, we've got a heck of a ball game going into the fourth period here. 34-34. What do you think's going on in those huddles right now? Trying to keep momentum with Vinton County, or just trying to slow down the Rocket run?
I think both teams are going to tell their players. Both coaches are going to say, "Hey, stick to what you're doing. What you're doing is working. We're in a tough game. We're in a good game here.
Yeah.
Stick to what we've worked on all season.
Yes.
Continue to play your version of basketball, and let the game handle itself.
Absolutely.
Because at this point, it's been obviously a completely even game, and it's been a hard-fought battle so far.
Yeah.
Low scoring, but this has been a defensive battle.
I think both teams are having a little bit of flashback to a couple weeks ago down at the Vikings when they came back from down 9 to win that ball game.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was actually not there, but we're starting the fourth quarter off. Vinton County possession. Asa Davidson drives,
and that's definite foul.
Foul on Brown.
Evan Brown. So Asa Davidson's going to go to the line for 2 here, and you're not going to hear much talk out of me on officials because I was not a basketball guy.
I think that's a good call. It could have been, yeah.
So
Evan Brown was right for signaling as a travel too, but I think his interference
a little bit,
would have caused the travel. So that's a good foul call.
And
second shot's good.
Good, makes the back end. So Garrett Brown bringing the ball up for the Rockets. And
Finished by Zane Carr top.
He is.
Again, we're seeing strict man-to-man defense on both ends of the floor.
Well, Foudy made the right call and shot him out of that zone right there. Great pass. Great block.
Great block by Asa Davidson. That was
wow.
He's a long player. He can get up. He
yes,
can get up
absolutely.
Quick.
But stolen by Michael Schober. Jump ball.
It's going to be Wellston's ball.
And, going to go to Wellston. So, wow, great play by Asa Davidson. I wish we still had instant replay because, boy, he came out of nowhere.
He did. he got vertical quick, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So, looks like the Vikings, a little bit of half-court press, I believe is what you call that. Man-to-man, no, he's backing up. So, I don't know basketball, so.
Well, they're just playing strict man-to-man defense here. We got
a whistle.
We have balls flying out of the student section onto the floor. Uh-oh.
Well, that's not what we like to see. So it looks like the student section getting a little too rowdy. I'll tell you what, though. I'm not going to complain because it is great to see a gym this full.
No, it's awesome. You couldn't ask for a better atmosphere for a high school basketball game. And a game of this caliber, there's a lot on the line here for
absolutely.
both teams.
Evan Brown is going to pick up the charge.
That was a questionable call there. Well,
we'll see. I mean, again, I know when they're looking for a charge, they're looking for the seat fet that he was in position.
Yeah.
His feet were set.
He definitely was in position defensively there, but I don't know if enough contact was initiated there for
so that's going to give Garrett Brown 4 fouls. And once again, for the second game in a row, Garrett's in a little bit of foul trouble. You don't like to see that. He's one of the top players on the team.
Yes, but he plays hard. He's going to be physical, and that's the name of the game.
Yes.
At times you're going to pay for the way you
great pass.
block by Mollahan there. That's
Yes.
a great block. Fast break, Wellston.
Zach Wilbur. And Zach Wilbur going to
Missed the layup.
So
Braylon Dammer down the floor on the left side. One-on-one. Driving. A lot of contact there.
Boy. I tell you what, though, for the most part, they are letting them play unless they see something that's obvious to them.
Yes, exactly.
So,
which you have to in a game this physical. We could blow the whistle every possession.
yes.
You know.
Yep. That Radaball with the 3. So Eli Radaball with the 3 to put the Vikings up by 4 with 6:03 remaining here in the fourth period. Garrett Brown's going to drive. Pump fake, score. Bring him right back within 2.
I mean, that was a great take, under control. And
yes,
strong,
great answer.
Strong finish. Man,
great answer to a big 3 by Eli Radaball.
Impressive play by him.
Get it down to number 32. And they're going to call a charge.
Another one that I don't know if there's enough contact initiated to
they
call
called it on one end. They gave it to him on the other.
It's consistent.
It's consistent. Yes.
It's hard to complain about that. These refs have been very solid tonight.
Yes. And I tell you, both coaches here are coaching really hard.
Yeah. Yep. Who wants it more? That's what this
That's
game's
exactly
going to come
what
down
it
to.
is. Right over. And Zach Wilbur had some heat on that ball.
Yeah. Hard to handle. That's okay.
That's all right.
Side out of bounds. Zane Carr's going to inbound to Eli Radaball.
Yep.
With 5:23 left in this fourth quarter.
And,
got an exciting one, don't we?
Yes, very exciting game. Very, very exciting game. So, great finish by number 32, Ashton Allman. Put the Vikings back up by 4 with 5:03 remaining. So, Rockets need an answer.
Got a matchup that Wellston would obviously like to see.
Yeah.
Brown on the big man one.
Good advantage,
Yep,
and
that's a
he
great
picks up the foul.
Yep, I like that isolation there.
Yes, so
give yourself an advantage.
Absolutely. But I feel like this late in the game, you really got to try to keep it within 2. You know, anything could shift the momentum too much.
Absolutely.
So
I think that's Ashton Allman's 5th foul tonight.
Was that his 5th foul?
He's done for the game, yeah.
That's big for the Vikings, yeah?
Yeah, it is. That's a big hit. But Asa Davidson is, I think, decent.
Yeah. Looking at fouls here.
It doesn't say right now, but if we can get that.
Yeah, 20. No, they don't have him subbed in yet. So as soon as that pops up, we'll give you the fouls.
Rebound
with
by
a wide
Kyan.
open 3 in the corner, and he hits it. Make it 40-39. Vikings lead with 4:39 remaining in the fourth.
Kyan had a slow start, but then he's had a great second half.
Yep.
He's now leading Wellston and scoring with 12 points.
Yep. And looks like we got a foul on number 21, Michael Sherber. That's going to be his 3rd.
Radaball going to the line for 2.
I don't see any fouls for Asa Davidson. Is that right?
Yeah, he has a couple I know of. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has 2 or 3. He's not in any trouble right now.
Eli makes the free throw. And he's going to make both. To make it
2 big free throws there.
Absolutely.
Those are crucial.
So looks like EB33 is going to check back into the game here as soon as they get a chance. Garrett Brown with the 3 to try to tie it. Just a bit off.
Left.
Zane Carr hits the big 3 to make it 45-39. And we're going to have a timeout. Rockets. Boy, that was big.
Yeah, that was a big shot.
So
2 big possessions in a row for Vinton County there.
yes. All right, so 4:06 remaining. Got a 45-39 game as the heat is on.
This has been an intense game.
Yes. So here we are trying to sort this out.
Oh, my God.
So, anyway, here we are with 4:06. Recapping. Sorry, somebody asked me why Bub left. I'm going to keep that as private as I can right now. But we're in the huddle here. I believe it was a full timeout, correct?
Yeah, yep.
So, all right. Yeah. So here we are. Yeah, I'm pretty speechless about this game. This is a great game.
There's really not a whole lot to say. The action's on the floor. It's been it's been nonstop. It's been a nonstop battle defensively. It's been a defensive battle. Both teams have played very hard.
And a very well called game official wise.
What we're seeing is two evenly matched teams as well. I mean, they're both very, very solid basketball teams.
Absolutely.
Both are deserving to win. It's just really going to come down to who wants it more. So
yes.
Kind of bringing the ball to the floor for Wellston.
It's a big possession for the Rockets.
Yes, it is.
And we got it. And they're calling a charge.
Moving screen on Mollahan there.
Oh, moving screen. Okay,
yeah, well,
yeah. Yep, moving screen. All right. So,
all right. That's a call. That's
and we've had that call a few times.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that we've got to work on. That we have a moving screen call a couple times every game. So something needs to be worked on. But again, learning the game, playing the game hard, mistakes happen.
Biggest thing, the player possessing the ball has to take his defender into the screen. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying Kine did a bad job of that there because Mollahan was moving.
Yeah,
but there's too much separation between Kyan's defender and the guy screening, so that a lot of times will cause you to have a moving screen.
Oh, what a move. And he finishes it. Great play by number 10, Zane Carr.
Wow. He's an athlete.
Yes, he is. And
Kyan answers.
And the Rockets need Kyan or Garrett to kind of take over this game. The reason I bring those two up is those two are pure shooters.
Yeah, they've scored a lot of points this season.
Yes.
I'd like to see Kyan get the ball in his hands and this part of
Yep. And Eli pulls up a bit short.
Great box out there by number 21 from Wellston. What's his last name?
Number 21 from Wellston?
Yes.
That is Michael Schober.
Michael Schober. He's played a solid game tonight.
Yeah, and he's got a corner. Nope. And I tell you what the best part about Garrett Brown and Kyan Irvin is they are back again next year. So
yes,
only juniors. That is a great duo to have.
Mollahan will be a senior next. He's back too, right?
Yes, Mollahan is back next year too. So as Garrett Brown has the ball, they're trying to find a shot. No call.
That's all right.
It's going to stay here.
Tip. Yep. All right, so Wellston's going to take the ball underneath.
Yes.
Set up some type of set.
I think Garrett might have tried to sell that one just a little bit.
I think so. But you have to.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Great pump fake, great take. Just can't finish. So Vikings probably looking to slow it down. Yep, Coach Combs to slow it down. And the always reliable point guard Eli Radeball does just that. And we got a timeout. Vikings going back to Eli Radeball. I've had the chance to watch him a few times, and man, he runs this Viking offense just tremendously.
Yeah, he does a good job.
You don't see many point guards at his level that are always paying attention, always making sure he's doing exactly what's being asked of him.
Exactly.
Spreading the ball around the floor. He gets things started. Very, very good point guard for the Vinton County Vikings.
Yeah, Coach Combs preaches play inside your role, and I think you see that. That's Eli. Eli plays his role very well on this team, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and on the other side you have Garrett Brown, who has done a tremendous job of running the offense tonight.
Very smooth with the ball in his hands.
Yes.
Great decision maker. At the point guard. Majority of the time he's running the point, and he's been fun to watch tonight. That's for sure.
Yep, and we're going to have a good one. A good one that's playing some JV time. You're seeing Dress Varsity is going to be a senior next year. Josh Jackson is another one that's a tremendous point guard at the JV level. He's going to make a great step up next year, more than likely, into that starting role. As I see, Kyan probably moving down in that forward role, and Garrett moving over to that shooting guard role.
Yeah,
so definitely
take
keep your
some
eyes
of that
out.
tension off of them, but all with the ball in their hands
exactly.
all the time. Yeah.
So. I think both these teams are going to be really good next year. So
Yeah. I think Vinton County loses a little more than Wellston this year.
yes,
They're going to lose Zane, Eli, Braylon, Asa. 4 out of the 5 on the floor right now won't be available for Vinton County next year.
and they are moving the ball. Aza's got it down in the corner here. And Eli Radamar just dribbling the ball around. They're not giving him the foul. They finally give him the foul.
That is Kyan's third. He's all right.
Yeah,
He has a couple more to
that's
give.
his third. He's not coming out. I tell you though, that official down here was not given a foul. Garrett was trying to touch the jersey. Obviously, when you're intentionally fouling, you don't want to try to hurt the kid.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he could quite get close enough.
He couldn't close the distance. Like we saw. Well, I don't know. There's times you got to be very careful when you're
Yes.
intentionally fouling. You
Yes.
have to make a play on the ball.
Right.
So
minute 25 remaining here. 47-41 Vikings lead. And
next foul will give. Braylon will be going to the line shooting
yes, so
shooting 1. Sorry, 1-on-1.
1-1. So the Vikings are in the bonus as number 23. Braylon Damron goes to the line. Is that any relation to Bryce?
That's his brother.
That's his brother.
That's Bryce's brother.
Well,
Yep.
well, Bryce, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Did not know that was your brother.
Yep, that's Bryce's brother. Braylon's obviously a little different build. Bryce was more of the big man and right tackle and left tackle for the football team. Braylon played quarterback and is a shooting guard. So.
Okay. So, and we got another intentional foul.
Wellston really cannot give Vinton County have an offensive rebound there. That's a missed opportunity there.
Yes. And not only for that, but they're starting to creep into that double bonus territory, which we all know is not good when you're in a fouling situation to stop the clock. So, Zane Carr makes the first of 2.
Those 3 fouls you get 1-on-1 are the times you have to make the most of your opportunity.
And right now, the Vikings just want it more. And I believe that's going to the Rockets.
Yeah, it was off Braylon's head, actually. I wish we had instant replay. That definitely was.
So,
Wilson's got to get a score here. It doesn't have to be super quick, but they do need to get a good look at scoring here.
So, I think they're trying to work open. Great cut.
Great set. They just missed the layup.
And we got a foul on Michael Schobert. Schobert's, that is his 5th foul, I believe, so he'll be coming out of the game if the scoreboard is right. Yep, that is Michael Schobert's 5th foul.
Wow.
So he'll be out. That's
end of the game with 10 points. He had a solid game tonight.
Yes. Yep. As Zach Wilbur comes in, and I know we talked about it earlier, but Zach Wilbur, he's a surprise athlete. You kind of look at him, and you're like, yeah, he's lengthy, he's this, that, but the kid catches every football that comes his way. When he gets out on the floor playing basketball, he is extremely talented.
Yeah.
Great athlete, great kid.
Is he a senior this year?
He is a senior.
He is a senior.
So it's going to make it 49-41, 58 seconds.
This game is not over yet.
No, it's not.
We don't want to get that. We don't want to say that, but it's crucial. Wellston gets a good look. They have to have a good look here and make something happen.
Absolutely.
Now it's crunch time. They got to score fast and
very much
get a couple stops.
Very much so. So that's a full timeout for the Golden Rockets. 58.2 seconds, 50-41 basketball game. Not over. If the Rockets can get a quick shot and a turnover and another quick shot, anything can happen. All of a sudden they're within 3 or 5. I don't know. My basketball knowledge, again, is very little, but are you firing from 3 to try to get yourself back in with 58 seconds?
Take what's easy. But obviously the goal is to get a 3 if they can make that happen.
Yep.
I can see Wellston drawing up a set here to either bring Garrett Brown or Kyan Irvin off the screen to give him a good look. Yep. Like they did earlier. That's their goal. Kyan came off the screen at the top of the key to get that 3-point shot. Brown's was the second option on the slip, and that's what they had open. And when he missed that layup,
Yeah.
So that's the kind of idea they're going to run a set here to get something easy and quick.
So hopefully the Rockets can get a good shot here, get something going as the cheerleaders are flipping up and down the floor. That is one thing.
That's impressive. That really is.
It's extremely impressive. These cheerleaders are great athletes too.
Exactly.
So as going to inbound, the Vikings are not going to give the Rockets much of a chance to get the ball forward. Well, maybe. Kind of a token press, I guess you'd call it. So
yeah. There's a 3 ball by Brown. That's good.
And he hits it. That's what you need. That is what you need.
Timeout Wellston.
Timeout Wellston. So 50 to 44.
This is a 2-possession basketball game right now.
Absolutely, it is.
47 seconds.
They took less than a second off the clock.
Exactly. That's the goal. That was perfect.
Want.
Perfect.
Yep. So now they're looking for a turnover. So they got a 30-second timeout. So they're looking for a turnover, a missed shot, another opportunity to get the ball to the floor quickly. They hit another 3. All of a sudden, they're within 3 points with probably 40 seconds left. They've got one more foul to the double bonus. But if they're going to foul, make sure they foul none of the shooters, right?
Yeah. I think Vinton County has actually struggled a little bit from the free throw line.
Yeah.
But down in the past few minutes, they've been shooting pretty decent from the free throw line.
So
I think you foul whoever you can the quickest.
Yeah. So this is the regular season finale. I believe tournament play starts Tuesday. The Rockets have Oak Hill here. Do you by chance know who Vinton County has?
I do not.
That's all right. We'll look it up. We'll post it on BMG Media Vinton County. If it's at home, we'll be streaming.
That's a steal by.
Is that a steal?
Wellston.
Oh. No. And that was Josh Jackson, the guy I was just talking about. Almost came up with a big play for the Rockets.
That would have been huge. Yep.
So
they're going to get another shot out here. Vinton County out of bounds.
Yep.
Underneath. Braylon's taken it out.
Oh, and then
he's going to be shooting. He's going to be shooting too now.
Yep. So Eli Radaball will go to the line. Josh Jackson playing a little too close. I believe they brought Josh in to try to keep up with Eli.
Yeah.
Because that kid has some burners. Even with the basketball in his hands, he is quick.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Can't say enough about both these teams, both these coaches, the student sections.
Awesome. It's been intense tonight.
Yes,
for sure.
So 45.7 seconds left as Eli Radaball makes the first 2 shots to make it 51 to 44, Viking lead. I think this game is everything you could have asked for in a high school basketball game.
Absolutely.
That puts Eli Radaball at 15 points on the game, making 16 points on the game. I believe he's leading the Vikings.
We have an 8-point game with 40 seconds. Wellston's got to get another one quick.
Yep.
Ball to Mollahan in the corner.
Wide open 3 for Zach Wilbur.
It is no good.
Just off the
rebound,
back.
Zankar.
And foul there. So it's going to bring Zankar to the line for 2. And
34.4 seconds left.
Yep. If the Vikings keep hitting these shots and you kind of see that 10-point lead, that lead grow, I don't think it's any justification of what this game was, like.
Listen, that's the whole thing. The chances of – you see a lot of games come down to this. Just like the Vinton County and Trimble girls, whoever's able to watch that game online,
yes.
Same thing. Vinton County really didn't win that game by 10 points. It was a close game down to the wire.
Yep.
Sometimes fouling at the end of the game doesn't work out. But that's not a true testament to how close this game really was.
So if you're just now tuning in, just trying to check scores on the night, this has been a tremendous basketball game. Still is a tremendous basketball game, even given the situation the Rockets are just fouling, and the Vikings are doing their job and hitting their free throws. So
this game could have definitely went either way, and it still can. Don't count. It's not over. It's not over. But
31 seconds left here. Kyan Irvin with a long 3, missed it. Good hustle off of Zankar.
That's gonna be. That's the best play of the game that I've seen. That was the biggest hustle play.
Yep.
We're going to see the night. Wow.
So Rockets trying to inbound the ball with 26 seconds left. And Garrett Brown with a fadeaway 3, going to miss it. And going to foul Zankar. And I believe if he makes these, that kind of calls off the fouls.
Yeah.
It's going to grow the lead to 12 points.
What a game.
And the Viking fans are obviously excited. No matter what sport it is, the Vikings and the Rockets are tremendous rivals. It's great to see, especially now that Wellston no longer plays Jackson. These guys are only 8 miles apart, same distance as Wellston and Jackson. But I can tell you, I think the rivalry is even more intense than what Jackson was ever across all sports.
Oh, yeah. And it's always been that way.
Yep.
I think it'll continue to be that way.
Yep. I think these guys get fired up, no matter if it's football, baseball.
Yep.
I'm sure if it was professional crocheting, they would still get fired up with
No doubt. No
doubt.
Senior sections are going back and forth.
Yes,
it's
they
always
are.
a competition.
That's what you like to see. So Zane Carr with his second free throw here, and he hits it. So make it 56-44. He's probably going to just about wrap this one up with 19 seconds left. I believe the Vikings are subbing in. Some players don't usually get time on the floor. Obviously, they're very excited about this one after the very close 1-point win at home. Obviously, good send-off for these seniors. I believe these seniors from Vinton County never lost to Wellston in their high school career.
Yeah.
And I believe somebody told me the other day that 21 straight the Vikings have beat the Rockets on the floor. Of course,
Is that right?
Yeah, of course they play 2 times a year, so you're going to see that big stretch.
Yeah.
But this is something, it's always competitive, regardless of what the streak is. Regardless of any of that, man, you can't ask for 2 better basketball teams when they're playing each other. Always competitive, always hard. As the seniors kind of take a bow last time at home. Zach Wilbur comes off the floor. Ethan Cottle coming into the game here for a little bit. Camden Black coming in.
Yep. So
the Golden Rocket seniors come back on the floor one time. They want them to inbound the basketball. So Coach Combs giving the Rockets a chance to sub players. And a little bit going on here.
Substitution error.
Yep, substitution error. We still have, there we go. So Rocket seniors come on the floor, come back off. So Golden Rockets giving their seniors one last chance to get on the floor. That's what that delay was about. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Vikings and the Rockets always at each other.
Yeah.
You like to see it. It's great for the communities that you get this kind of turnout. And again, as the Rockets are just going to dribble it out, the Vikings are going to take a 56-44 win here at Jim Darrow Court. And as the chants begin in the Vikings student section is rocking the stands. So big win by the Vikings.
Yeah,
Does this even the share of the TVC final? At least
I wish I knew for sure. I think it does.
I know you're my girl's broadcaster.
I think it does. I think.
Anyway, here we are.
If Wellston would have won tonight and Alexander lost, I think it could have been a 3-way share of the TVC.
I know the Vikings are at the top of the TVC. There with, I think, Alexander. So great season by the Vikings. I think that's why they were celebrating so much. I think this gives them a guaranteed share of the TVC Ohio title. So Coach Combs can add another one to his list. Obviously, the Golden Rockets have nothing to hang their heads about. They played a great basketball game. And just tremendous overall. I'm shocked it's 56-44, seeing how it was 8-9 after the first period or whatever.
Like you said, doesn't really show the true.
No, not at all. So
game,
we're not going to keep you guys long. I'm not the presenter. Nayland is visiting. So we're not going to keep you guys long. No matter what, the boys have a home tournament game against Oak Hill. Tuesday night, we're going to try to stream that depending on if we're allowed. We were allowed last year, so hopefully we should be allowed this year. Nayland, I want to thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're going to be doing the girls' games. We enjoy you and Bryce. You guys were pretty funny the other night during the Trimble game. Had me texting you guys a lot.
Hey, enough of the soundboard.
So
Bryce discovered that.
Bryce did discover.
Don't blame me. Right.
So as the lights go out in Jim Darrow Court, they're turning some of them off, and the fans leave. we're just going to go ahead and call tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Vinton County Vikings take the win 56-44. We will see you again Tuesday night. And as the great Walter Norris would always say, good night, everybody. God bless, and God bless America.